Every time you click on her profile, you're not just looking at pictures. You're looking for a reason to be hurt, and honestly, she's giving you exactly what you want. It's time to stop being a digital masochist and block the pain. Let us talk about why you can't stop checking her social media and how it's slowly destroying you. You know that feeling, right? Your thumb just automatically goes to the search bar, you type in her name, and you hit refresh. Again and again and again. You're not crazy. You're just caught in a dopamine loop. Social media platforms are designed this way. Every time you refresh, there's a chance you'll see something new. A new picture, a new story, a new tag. That tiny bit of anticipation releases a hit of dopamine in your brain, the same chemical associated with pleasure and reward. It's like pulling the lever on a slot machine. Most of the time you get nothing, but that one time you see a new post, you get a rush. It doesn't matter if that rush is pleasure or pain. It's still a reward your brain craves. You become addicted to the refresh button, hoping for a different outcome, but always getting the same result. A feeling of emptiness and obsession. This isn't just a bad habit. It's a neurological trap, and you're the one setting it for yourself every single time you open that app. Now let's get real about what you're actually seeing. You're scrolling through her highlight reel. Social media isn't real life. It's a curated, filtered, and carefully constructed version of it. You're seeing the best moments, the vacations, the parties with friends, the smiling selfies. Nobody posts about the boring Tuesday nights or the moments of self-doubt. You're comparing your real life, with all its ups and downs, to her perfectly edited fantasy. You see a picture of her out with friends, laughing, and you think, wow, she's so happy without me. She's moved on so fast. But you're not seeing the full picture. You don't know if she cried on the way home or if that smile was forced for the camera. The highlight reel illusion creates a false narrative that she's thriving while you're suffering. This is a cognitive distortion. You are literally comparing your behind-the-scenes footage to her movie trailer. It's an unfair comparison that will always leave you feeling inadequate and left behind. Breaking up is hard enough without willingly torturing yourself with a fantasy that doesn't even exist. And then there are these subliminal posts. The cryptic song lyrics, the vague quotes about happiness or moving on. You see a post that says, "Finally finding my peace," and your mind races. Is that about me? Is she trying to tell me she's better off? Whether it's conscious or not, people often use social media to project an image or get a reaction, especially after a breakup. She knows you're watching. She might be trying to make you jealous, show you how well she's doing, or just get some validation. And every time you react, even if it's just by watching her story, you're giving her exactly what she wants, your attention. You're playing her game, and in this game, the only person who loses is you. You become an investigator, a code breaker, trying to find hidden meanings in posts that are likely just random thoughts. Stop trying to interpret her digital smoke signals. The message is irrelevant. Let's talk about being a ghost. You think you're being sneaky, just looking at her stories without engaging. But on platforms like Instagram, she can see who viewed her story. What message does that send? It tells her you're still hung up, that you're still watching, that you haven't moved on. It keeps you on her radar and prevents a clean break for both of you. Hiding your presence isn't about playing games. It's about self-preservation. It's about removing yourself from her orbit so you can actually heal. By constantly showing up as a viewer, you're not allowing yourself the space to disappear and rebuild. You're keeping the connection alive in the most painful, one-sided way possible. There's a famous saying, comparison is the thief of joy. Every time you look at her profile, you're not just looking at her. You're comparing your recovery journey to hers. She's already dating someone new? I can't even get out of bed. Or she looks so happy and I'm a wreck. Your healing process is unique to you. It has its own timeline and its own challenges. You're invalidating your own feelings and your own journey. Are you taking one small step forward? That's all that matters. Close the app. Stop the comparison. Reclaim your peace. So how do we fix this? The most effective first step is a digital detox. I'm not just talking about unfollowing her. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever your poison is. Just for a week or even just a few days. You'll feel a sense of FOMO, a fear of missing out on what she might be posting. But stick with it. You force your brain to find other things to focus on. It's like quitting any other addiction. You have to remove the substance from your environment. This isn't about punishing yourself. It's about giving your mind a much-needed break from the constant stream of triggers and emotional turmoil. You need to create a void where that obsession used to be, so you can start filling it with healthier, more productive things. This detox is crucial for breaking the memory loop. Her social media profile is a living, breathing archive of your past. The old photos of you two together, the comments you left, the places you were tagged. Every time you visit her page, you're reopening old wounds and reliving memories. It's like picking at a scab, preventing it from ever healing. You see a photo from a vacation you took together, and suddenly you're right back there feeling all the emotions of that moment. This keeps you stuck in the past, unable to move forward. By staying away from her digital footprint, you stop reinforcing those neural pathways in your brain associated with her and the relationship. You allow the memories to fade naturally instead of constantly refreshing them. You have to let the past become the past. Stop visiting its museum on her profile. Now for the big debate. Mute versus block. Muting is a temporary, halfway measure. It's like putting your fingers in your ears and humming. You know the noise is still there, and the temptation to check is just one click away. It's you saying, my peace of mind is more important than my curiosity. It cuts off the supply. It removes the temptation entirely because you can no longer easily find her profile. Yes, it feels dramatic, it feels final, but that's the point. It's a powerful signal to yourself that you are choosing to move on. Blocking creates a necessary boundary that you are clearly struggling to maintain on your own. It's the ultimate act of digital self-care. Don't mute, block. Once you've blocked and deleted, what's next? You have to retrain your focus. This is your opportunity to redirect that focus back to the most important person in this equation, you. What have you been neglecting? Is it your fitness, your career, a hobby you used to love? That book you've been meaning to read? Start small. The next time you feel the urge to check, go for a walk instead. You have to consciously and actively build new habits to replace the old destructive ones. Every minute you spend thinking about her is a minute you're not spending on improving yourself. Reclaim that time, invest it in yourself. Ultimately, this all leads to one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself after a breakup. The freedom of not knowing. Imagine a day where you don't know what she did, who she was with, or what she posted. You're no longer reacting to her life. You're living yours. You're free from the mental gymnastics of interpreting her posts. Not knowing is not ignorance, it's liberation. It's the moment you finally realize that her life can and will go on without you. And more importantly, your life will go on without you needing to know about hers. This is where true healing begins. It's the quiet after the storm, the calm that allows you to finally hear your own thoughts and focus on your own future. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, remember that taking control of your digital life is a huge step toward healing. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content on building a stronger you.